I absolutely love my traditional wooden humidors as much as the next guy. But let's face it, there are quite a bit of drawbacks to these things, especially for a beginner just entering the cigar world. They can be quite pricey, there's a bit of maintenance needed, especially with seasoning, and they just can't be purchased anywhere. So today, I'm here to let you guys know about the easiest, cheapest, and most efficient way to store cigars. In general in the community, this method is known as the tupper door, and all you need is a well-sealed, Tupperware-like container, a highly accessible item. There's a lot of confusion out there as to why we need humidors in the first place, and this is a large reason as to why I'm actually making this video. We get DMs all the time from our followers when they see my personal tupper doors, and they ask, how is this even a safe and, efficient way of storing cigars? There seems to be a perception that wood is absolutely crucial to store cigars. The only thing you actually need to store cigars is a humidity system. Other than that, it doesn't really matter what material the actual box is, as long as it's obviously an odorless and a neutral material that doesn't impact your cigars. So for this reason, food-grade Tupperware containers are actually perfect in terms of storing cigars. But there are some guidelines for you guys to follow when picking out which box or container you want to choose when storing your cigars. Now, the absolute most important thing is that the tupper door seals well. There are many containers that just have a simple flimsy structure and a plastic lid, and this will be quite risky as they can easily leak humidity and won't keep your levels stable. You want something that's made out of a harder material and has a silicone or rubber lining that readily and really seals the lid whenever you snap it in place. So large acrylic jars also actually work perfectly for this, and they usually snap with a lid and has a sealing lip. Secondly, you need some sort of humidity system. I highly recommend humidity packs such as Boveda or HumiSmarts instead of those classic humidor pucks you get with your wooden humidors. The reason for this is those pucks, they just exude humidity and they're constantly pushing humidity out. They're not keeping humidity stable. Those pucks are made for wooden humidors that leak air a lot more than these tupper doors, because these tupper doors are really sealing your cigars in. So a pack that has two-way humidity that both keeps humidity and keeps it coming in and out means that your levels will be much more stable than using a puck. So really, as long as you have all these pieces, you have the humidity system, preferably Boveda packs, and you have a Tupperware container that seals well, then you're actually all set. And a setup like this, one Tupperware container and a Boveda pack enough to seal your cigars in, can cost you around only $10 US. So for a beginner, someone entering into the world of cigars, this is a very affordable way to get your cigars stored efficiently, safely, and in a perfect sense, and you can also spend more money on the actual cigars themselves when you're beginning, rather than an expensive wooden humidor that you can easily get much later in the game when you feel ready. So I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope it taught you a little bit about storing cigars. It is a lot easier than it seems. You don't need a really extravagant system to keep your cigars stored well. So thank you guys, as always, so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.